Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to yet another video on SCP Roleplay. Today I'm going to be explaining all the SCPs and how they work in this game. So if you're new to this game, I suggest watching to the end. If you've been playing this game for a very long time or whatever, then I still suggest you watch to the end because this might be entertaining. There might be a few things you still didn't know. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications if you haven't already, and like the video and comment what your favorite SCP is, and I'll definitely make sure to check it after this video is published to YouTube. Okay, over here we got SCP-1299, which is the bathtub SCP. So basically, if you go in here, you can see its containment chamber, pretty nice containment chamber, all that good stuff. And then here's the bathtub. So basically, if you're in a test or whatever, if you're a Class D or whoever, all you got to do is just go over here and click on the little faucet right here, and it should turn on. Water should submit out of it and fill up. So basically, you just sit in there and wait for the ghost or whatever to drown you to death. Sometimes the ghost actually gets out of the bathtub and starts to chase you, and if it gets to you, then it drags you all the way back. No matter where you are in the site, it drags you all the way back into the bathtub, and then you die. And over here we got SCP-2950, which is the chair SCP, as we all know. If you go in here, basically, if you sit down on the chair, weird things start to happen and you eventually die. There's not really much context to it except the chair being very weird. It's not really safe as it is, unless you sit on it and then get out of the seat. Nothing will happen, but if you just continue to just sit there, it'll eventually kill you in some way. We got SCP-066, as we all know, and we go in here, we can see the SCP in there, and if you go in there, it's not going to be a good time for you, because your ears will bleed out, and you will eventually die from hearing loss or whatever. This SCP is quite dangerous, to be honest. I suggest you never be around this SCP if you encounter it during a roleplay server or whatever. So yeah, here we got the safe SCP, the most safest, I believe, SCP-999. If we go in here, we can see his quite interesting containment chamber. Actually, it's pretty nice, actually, pretty chill. And we got SCP-999 right here. Very cute little guy, and he causes no harm. He's very cool to play with, as you know. So has his containment chamber. He's got a little slide right there that goes into like fake water. It's not even real. It's just like a platform. So, anyways, yeah, he's the safest SCP. He does nothing at all except for following you and looking at you. So yeah, here we got SCP-131. These little guys are actually like the same thing. They just follow you around and look at you. If you're next to SCP-173 with these guys, they actually stare at SCP-173 and they help you get out of a sticky situation. So these guys are actually useful in some parts of the SCP role-playing aspect too. Here we got SCP-1025, which is the book SCP. This SCP is, you know, a little bit dangerous too, even though it's safe. But it can be easily recontained, even though it doesn't move. But all you do is just go in here and open the book, and usually it prompts you with like a little few pages or whatever, and you eventually get a cough and you slowly die, and it's not really that good. I suggest you guys don't touch the book. It's just basically how it goes. And of course, everyone knows this SCP-173. Everyone knows this guy. He's very famous. He sticks out to the title, and if you go in here, he's a little hallway, and then right here, you got the main room right here for the observation area. This is the most role-playing SCP you can really do, I guess, or have like good role plays with this SCP. Here we got another observation room with SCP-173 in there. He's right there. And what this guy does, if you don't know, he basically attacks you immediately if you look away or blink. So it's best to have like 3 Class Ds in here watching him. It's best to have a lot of people around with this guy. Here we got SCP-409, the Crystals SCP, as people know them. Basically, it's just crystals in a containment chamber of some sort, and rocky and stuff. Basically, you don't touch it, because if you touch the crystals, then you get a slow infection of crystals growing inside of you. It's really not that good. So yeah, that's basically what it does. Over here, we got SCP-079. Very famous SCP as well. If you go into the containment chamber, you can basically talk to it, and it will usually react most of the time. And it can be hostile if tempered by Chaos Insurgency or Class D or whatever. But apart from that, it doesn't really do much except for talking and stuff. But it's a pretty good SCP. I like it. And here we have SCP-966, also known as the Ghost SCP. So basically you can't really see them if you turn on this light. Usually you can see them then, but what they do is if you get near them, you slowly start getting sleepier, and your screen gets blurry, and then you die. So these guys are really hard to see because you really can't see them at all unless you're wearing some sort of like scrambler goggles. But yeah, these guys are not fun at all either. We got SCP-008. So if you go over here to side his containment chamber, and if you're a Class D or whoever, and you go up to this little part right here, you basically turn into a zombie and start eating everyone's brains out and killing everyone, and it's not really that good. But yeah, you basically turn into a zombie and you become hostile. You become a 002 instance as well. So yeah. Here we have SCP-457. It burns, it burns. Also known as the fireman. So this guy is extremely hostile, as you see here. He'll light anyone on fire that gets close to him and kill them immediately. Not really much else to say about this SCP. We also have SCP-002, also known as the living room. Basically, if you go through here, it has a very interesting containment chamber. What the heck? It has a very interesting containment chamber. Here's 002 right here. So basically, there is a room, just filled with stuff. This part doesn't really do much. And then this door sometimes opens, and it does have a pretty cool dimension. There's also another 002 instance inside that will kill you. So keep on the lookout for that. Here we got SCP-049. He has a very nice containment chamber, like the bathtub SCP containment chamber. Basically what this guy does is if you get near him, he chases you, kills you, and turns you into a zombie. Again, not really anything else much to say. Here we got the SCP-023, the dog SCP. So this guy, this little fella is he can be hostile. Sometimes he cannot be hostile if you do not look at him. If you guys play Minecraft, and you guys should know this, you're not supposed to look at the Enderman into their eyes. So that's basically what this guy is. And if you look into his eyes, he kills you. Finally, we have SCP-096. It's best to use scrambler goggles as it blurs out, blocks his face. And this is another very popular SCP. So if you end up looking at his face, no matter where you are, he will chase you, find you, and kill you. So it is very important that his face is either bagged up, blocked, or if you use NVGs, that'd be very nice. So other than that, if you do not look at his face, he is not hostile at all. He's just always crying a lot in a corner or in his box. And if you look at his face, he will kill you, no matter where you are. Again, so yeah, that's basically the most common information I can give you guys for each SCP in SCP Roleplay. So if you like this video, definitely make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications so you won't miss out on future videos. And comment below which favorite SCP you like in SCP Roleplay. Other than that, I'm 8X, and I'm out. Goodbye.